A note on dial M for murder. An excellent, thrilling Hitchcock film. The man who was acclaimed as the author of films. At one point, he and a few others were creating, I mean, the critics based on his work and other directors, wonderful otherwise directors, created a current. They were talking about the author film. That is, the director is the man who gives you, no, mostly 99% men, is the one who's giving you this motion picture. And they were wrong. William Goldman explains in his fabulous Adventures in the Screen Trade. Let me not get into that. Hitchcock, fabulous. And Ray Millard, an outstanding actor, is exceptional as Tony. Tony Wendes. Grace Kelly's Margot Wendes. His wife, Grace Kelly, the future, now late princess, would-be princess at the time of the film. She was still in the movies. She's also sensational in this role, and she is in love with Mark Halliday, and we have another important character called Swan, and of course the inspector who will be investigating the crime. And I've already the murder. I've already mentioned that there would be a murder, but then you know that from the title, and I would say if it's Hitchcock, it has to be a murder. Even if in the Birds it's committed by birds. Anyway, Margot, as I mentioned, is in love with Mark. She's having an affair. Mark is an American who came to London 1 year ago, and now he's back. She thinks her husband doesn't know, and there's an issue here. How, and they need to tell him, and how would that go? And she has something to confess. She's talking with her lover, and she says, "Look, I have to tell you this. I burned all your letters for safety reasons, and I kept one, though. You know which one? Yes, I think I know. And something happened. A while back, I had my handbag, and I keep the letter in the handbag, and the handbag was gone at the station, at the train station. And then 2 weeks later, I got the bag, but not the letter, and I was blackmailed. I received, I have the letter, madam, and if you don't give me £50 in small notes." So that's one aspect. In the evening they have to go to dinner, but the husband, Tony, says he cannot go, so his wife and her lover are going. He has a guest, Swan. On false pretenses he brought him in. I understand you have a car to sell, but then we're early in, so no spoilers here, we're early in the film with this. We get what the point is, actually, not selling the car, but basically he wants Swan to kill his wife. No, come on. Well, you have to, because there's blackmail. And he starts telling what he has on him, the fact that he's changing identities, that he might have been responsible, probably he's been responsible for a murder, that the police will get involved, and so anyway, and then he tells him that he has this letter. He took it from his wife. He knows about her lover, and what he's up to, it's murder. And Swan is not so easily convinced, but then faced with the fact that he will be blackmailed if he doesn't do it, there will be consequences, and it jail or even hanging. At that time there was a death penalty for murderers. And then he will be given $1,000, which is, I don't know, maybe 100,000 in today's money, um, or more actually. I don't remember the figure exactly, but it doesn't matter. So he says he will do it, and the man Tony it has it all worked out. Look, tomorrow night, oh so early, well tomorrow night, yes, I will call. I will go to have an alibi. I will go with Mark to a stag night, and then I will call at exactly 10:30. My wife will come from the bedroom. You'll be here. I leave the key on the staircase. You'll be behind the curtains, and when she comes on the phone, you kill her. Okay? And then you take those things, and police will come, and they will say it was a burglary, and that's it. The end of the story. Only I would just say this because we're just only halfway through the film with this bungling of the murder. The next day comes, he calls. Indeed, Swan attacks the wife, but in the fight, she manages to get some scissors in the death grip. She tries to defend herself, and she kills the man, the attacker. And from here on, we're halfway through the film, and it feels that like we just got started, because the devious, devilish Tony has another idea. He will make his wife die because she committed murder. That's his new strategy, and it seems to work far into the movie.